Hey folks, Segasonicfan here with a new soundtrack, kind of unboxing-ish. It actually didn't come with a sealed sleeve at all, so, there was nothing to cut open. But this is Rusty for the PC-98. It's a very obscure soundtrack for a very obscure game, which was for Japanese home computer PC-98, not very well known in the West, but there is a YouTube person posting PC-98 soundtracks named Natalie, and they made a really cool Mega Drive VGM player, which apparently plays PC-98 and other stuff, that's open source, called the Mega Girl. It's super, super cool, really high quality piece of hardware, and what a cool thing to design and make available to the community. And so they've been posting videos with PC-98 FM chips hooked into that, playing these badass soundtracks, and I've just been falling in love with them. And one of them, for whatever reason, this is so random, got pressed to vinyl recently. I mean, really, this is so weird. This is the most obscure vinyl pressing. It was kind of expensive, but I was like, this is never going to be pressed again. This is mega obscure stuff. And this soundtrack rules. So thank you so much to Natalie. I'm going to link their info and their channel stuff below, so you can check out their soundtracks and their open source design, which is just so cool. They've also been doing awesome stuff with the X Band, and they're just a crazy, brilliant hacker. But to the soundtrack, this is Rusty, a.k.a. Sexy Castlevania, is what some people call it, because it's a very much an homage to the Castlevania series. And this record is made by Very OK Vinyl, I believe is the name of the company, which is a name that does not inspire confidence, but I think is actually very good vinyl is what they should call the company, because it sounds great. I played it once and only just the A-side, but it sounds really, really nice. And Naoto Nida is the composer, according to the credits here. That's the copyright of Rusty. I guess that's the invention of the game. All tracks composed by Kenichi Arakawa, Masahiro Kajihara, Ryu Takami are the three composers. Interesting, there are three composers. And jacket art by Brandon Fraser. Hardware sound recording by Jeremy Roberts. Mastered for vinyl by Rob Krellin, Crellin. Release co-coordinated by Scott Jeffrey. So there you go. It's 2 vinyl records with this super cheesy cover, which I wasn't crazy about the cover until I saw that it's actually pixel art. And when you're doing high-res pixel art, or it's pixelated, I should say. I don't know if this counts as pixel art, but I love that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, this isn't just a really cheesy, quick digital art thing. Somebody spent some time on it. And so, yeah, I'm warming up to the art a little bit. But I went ahead and ordered the splatter variant, which I think was only available in Canada, because this is being also released by Ship to Shore in the United States. If you're in the United States, you might get it a little bit cheaper that way. But I wanted the splatter, because splatter just looks cooler. And I'm going to go ahead and actually jump to, I think it's track 3, Queen in the Dark Night? There are some really good jams. I mean, a gaming soundtrack is good when I don't even own the game. I've never even played the game, but the soundtrack is just such good jams. I was like, well, I'll play the game later. So I'll just put this on. I think it's track 3 is where it's one of the good ones. There's a lot of good ones on here. But yeah, it's a mixture, right? It's a gaming soundtrack. So there's, kind of ballad type stuff, and I like the high octane, ready to go into battle kind of stuff. That's kind of the happy stuff. So yeah, that's pretty good stuff right there. And if you want to hear the whole soundtrack with a high resolution file playing, you can check out the link to the Mega Girl and Natalie's rip of it. But the vinyl sounds really nice. Like, it does sound much better than the YouTube clip. It's a really clean rip, really quiet pressing. And there's two. It's a double LP. So I'm really happy with this one. Very okay vinyl. In Canada, let's call them very good vinyl. Thanks for watching. Rock on. This is Segasonicfan, signing out.